So we're going to change, get switched out. Another one's going to drive the axle. There's still quite a bit of material left on that produce. So we're going to take a look real quick over here. And as you can see, we've got barley, sorghum, and wheat still sitting in there to process out. And before I sell the facility, I want to make sure all of this gets processed. And if there's a little bit left on the thing when it runs out of material, that's fine. Just to sell the plant to move on to something else. So we're going to grow this section out right here. And let me make sure. I don't know if you guys are hearing me. Let me check something real quick here. Can it hear me? Can it hear me? Can it hear me? Let's see. phone up. Is this all audio? Alright, you all can hear me now. Let's see how this goes. I'm still new to this whole process, and I had everything running, and then apparently something quit, so I'm just going to have to keep trying to get it to go. But apparently I did a stream where I finished up the almond harvest and delivered stuff to Iowa Plainview, and nobody heard what I was saying. We are working on mowing all this out. We're going to get things all cleaned up in the field here around that factory. Instead of the little production point, it's like this one here, I want the bigger ones because they produce faster. We'll go check it out here as soon as I get this finished. But the one plant that I've had on here for quite a while, putting material in but nothing came out, finally looks like it gave me something out. It's kind of a learning curve. I really need to work on getting that greenhouse. Everything set up and everything running. It's all made up. So we're going to move the mower to the other side of the field here. And we'll use that tractor to get all the grass up, because the grass can be turned into other material. Alright, I have the stream playing twice, and it's in my ear, so I can actually hear it. But now that I know that you all can hear me, I can turn this off for now. We're going to that's not what I was looking at though. This production point right here that I've been pouring material into, finally we have something come out. So that's spinach. I should put a logistics warehouse on the map, on this map as well, since this is where all the production goes, so that I can if I have a production point, I think that's what we'll end up doing. I'll put a logistics warehouse, maybe not as big as the Iowa Plains one. Put a warehouse on each map, and that will be where all the production stuff goes to, so I can quickly find it. And then the material can stay until, in this case, we're going to go ahead and take this one to the farmer's market here because we've been getting requests for it on this from our residents here, so we're going to drop it here. Yeah, we made $3,200, so that's pretty good. The more we get established, the more it'll be different products going to different areas. That. What is and that? Go over here because it shows there's a pallet on the ground. That too. Oh, I bet I know what that is. It's inside the barn. That is in fact some spring onion and some flour in there. Alright, so let's get back over to this field. I did pull the truck off the loading point so that it stops feeding the mill. Because I want it to run out so I can sell that production point to put it to and another one in there, and then that will be for something else. Now, cow production for cows. I've seen the new mod that is kind of like the all-in-one do everything mod. I did not download it yet. I will probably do that tonight. Put it on my test map, see what I think of it, and then maybe incorporate it into one of my other maps for the farms. I do have a couple of other maps that I'm building up. To see how they go. And we might put one of those on stream eventually. And yes, I'm just going to run over people. They don't seem to mind it. Quick process to get that done. And then one button to take that off. And let's go in and see what production point we can put there. You can put the other, I think that's too big though for that spot. Preserved Food Factory. We have it. We have the little one, like the $36,000 one here. We have that. It does not have corn. Oh, I want to build the bigger one. Oh, it fit there. Let's see. Oh yeah. What is my other option? Here, Soup Factory. You know what? Let's do the Soup Factory if it'll fit here. Perfect. It will. Get that placed. Because I don't have any soup factories yet, so we might as well start with the one that has the corn production on it. Now we just need let's go to it here real quick. Oh, I guess its front was this way, so I should have put it facing that way. But that's okay. Manage the production point. Here we need carrots, corn, ears of corn, which that'll be something I have to figure out how to harvest those, I guess. Parsnips, potatoes, and red beet. Oh, I guess I need to figure out how much corn to send over. So, 110,000 for this. And then what was... There's one other one that needed the corn that I dropped in, I thought. Maybe not. That food factory does not. There was something I put on here that needed corn. Oh, it was the second oil mill I put in. I put the smaller one in. And that needs 9,600. Alright, so that's what I need to get transferred over for now, because I don't believe I have any in storage. I don't. But that'll get the corn process going. We'll, I'll get that on the trucks tonight from Alma and bring it over. We'll do Four Fields live stream again in the morning. Continue working on getting all this areas cleaned up so we can get stuff done. Probably let this map run a little bit so that we can get that flour production or mill emptied out so we can get the product sold. Okay, start filling. We need red beet. This might actually be a pallet over here too. Those boots. And it's not prompting me to fill. Alright, let's just pick up the pallet then. And we'll head back over to the soup factory. We'll come back and load the potatoes as well. And then I am going to start revamping the greenhouses to... I'll probably put a whole bunch more greenhouses on this map. Some of these fields may actually end up getting used up. Because I want to have more of them creating individual individual items so that we know what's coming out of each one. Because right now it's producing all of them, and so kind of at the mercy of when the game produces the pallets. Like I need tomatoes for the production points, both here and on Iowa Plains, and it's just waiting on it to come up in the lineup. Apparently I made $230 off of the pallets. But there is always quite a bit of material waiting at this greenhouse. Okay, it needs carrots too, so we'll put that in here. We need garlic. No, but we need parsnips. I don't know if any of those are produced yet, but it does need potatoes as well. But let's see how my chip factory is doing before we do that. Yeah, I want to get that full before I start putting those elsewhere. We have some grapes that need to go. More garlic, chili peppers, olive. Garlic, okay, I thought that said olive. And strawberries. What is this? Spinach. I don't think the soup factory needs spinach. Let's find out. No. It's not. Kind of strange. Normally there is all kinds of parsnips sitting here waiting to go. We are going to take the grapes though. We're going to move them over to the grape processing. And we're going to move the garlic out of it. We're going to pull some of these pallets off of here just so it can spawn up some more. Trying to get its tomatoes to spawn. with our next load. We're going to go to 2 stops. We're going to go soup factory, then we're going to go to the grape juice, and then we're going to run around to the other side with the other greenhouse. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is Iowa Plains has some mushrooms to send over to go to the sauce factory. Load up a truck from Alma. Send over so we can get that part of the production going. And then we'll be back here on Four Fields tomorrow to do some more arrangements. Everybody's walking around that house right there. It's, from what I understand, it's empty, so we're going to take a look at see if it is. We're going to go ahead and sell that for more production space. As far as the fields, if I do end up removing them, it will be after they're harvested, because we don't want to waste a harvest. So once the fields are harvested, that's when we'll go in and from what I understand, that cow pasture or cow building, new cow facility takes a lot of space. So why not put it on here? That'll give me the cows, that'll give me, it looks like it does everything cow related. Milk production, cheese production. I'm going to take a look and see. I have my test map that I basically just throw all kinds of things on to see what they're about, see if I like them, before I put it onto one of my actual farm maps. Here we go, we're pulling up to the juice factory. You'll see how I very slyly took that one, the pallet, up into the dump bin. There's probably some oil sitting at the oil mill too. Oh, there's some apples that need to go to the bakery. Always something to do. Got the beehive back there. And yes, as much as I hate giving up fields, in this case, this is more of my ship everything in for production. So the fields could actually be at a minimum. And then I would actually be putting in like the, building the big logistics center, transporting in and out. And then the Iowa Plains one would just be like the receiving end of stuff, but also have its own logistics center. And I gotta keep looking here. I need carrots, corn, ear of corn, parsnips, potatoes, and red beets. I'm gonna have to learn how to do this ears of corn instead of regular corn. So I don't need any of these. I'm gonna turn strawberries off for a while because I have that produced like crazy. I think I've got them sitting, several pallets of them sitting in the warehouse. Yeah. Move the garlic out of the way. What is this? Red beet? Yes. That actually does need to go. I've tried doing the distributing before. I don't like the fact that I don't actually have any control over where any of the product ends up. I think my truck with the trailers are over here. I'm gonna grab that real quick. We're actually gonna bring it over here. And once it gets here, I believe I can take the trailer with this guy. So if I can, I'm gonna move these pallets to it. And then run the dump, or fill the dump bed with product, because we are all kinds of stuff here that needs to get. Well, it looks like there's all kinds of stuff that needs to go, which is good. Let's do these back here. Actually, let's see if it'll let me steal his pallets. No, I gotta unstrap him off that one first. So let's do that. Unstrap. Steal his pallets off of there. Just more red beads. More red beads. Perfect. Grab this other one. We got room for one more pallet. Yeah, we'll put potatoes on because we can drop the. And then it's just gonna give me all the pallet. So we're gonna take that one. Oh, that'll give me two more because it's turned it sideways. So we'll put that other pallet of potatoes on, and then we'll send him towards the chip factory while I load the actual dump bed on this one. Now it's just being difficult. But I don't have anything else to put on there that I need right now, so we're gonna send him with a partial load over to the chip factory. Potato processing. Zoom out here so I can see. And actually, no. We can get the potatoes off of this one. Well, we send him that way. I'm gonna pull up this way a little bit. and fill it with red beets. We're gonna follow him. Follow him over to pick up that other pallet of potatoes, drop the potatoes off at the potato processing facility, then run over to the soup factory with both trucks, unload, and that'll be it for the morning. But we'll just get going right here. Oh, I hit a car. And then I completely lost the truck that I was following. That's not it. We're gonna get over there and it's right in this area right here was when I saw my first tornado in game. I don't have tornado destruction on, but I had to see it there. But as we head towards our final loading point, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream for the day. There's the semi truck I'm gonna load up and take over Alma to get the corn. I think that's got the capacity for it. But I want to thank you guys for watching. You can always check out my Facebook page at Gavin Farm BUR. Has all my updates of what's going on. You can check out my Teespring store. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up and follow and subscribe. We'll be back here on Four Fields tomorrow.